Ellicottville Aquatics here. We're bringing you a review on the Marineland filter slash unboxing of the new Marineland Penguin Pro series. We're going to start by just comparing what we see on the box here. The old filter, the Penguin 350, has 350 gallons per hour, rated for up to a 75-gallon aquarium, and takes the C cartridges. Other than that, I can't see any real, let's see, bio-wheel filtration. Then we move over to our new Penguin Pro 375. So the 375 does 375 gallons per hour. It is still rated for up to a 75-gallon aquarium and still takes the original C cartridges. So that's kind of a benefit, I guess, if you're, already had this and looking to upgrade to this and you have, leftover cartridges and so on. Another thing I see with this right off the bat is the submerged motor. So it puts out less than 40 decibels. That's a big change from the previous model. Another new feature is the control flow. So you can control your flow rate. That's kind of beneficial. And then it has a customizable media chamber. So that's a big change from the previous model. This one does not have that. So we're going to start by unboxing the old filter here, just to kind of, see how it's built and so on. I want to keep in mind, we are not sponsored by Marineland. We bought these with our own money to do this review. Alright, so pretty straightforward out of the box here. Got this nice giant rubber band holding everything together. So the old system comes apart pretty simple. It gives you the bio wheels, never wash, always leave them in there, collect all that good bacteria. Comes with all the up tubes, so we'll get to that in a second. Let's see, it's just a little card, and we've got your filters. All right, so as we unbox this here, let's check this out. Pretty straightforward. You got your extension, you got your screen. And I'm guessing this would be like a, not quite a surface skimmer, but like a middle of the tank skimmer, I guess you would call that. And then you've got your U-tube. All right, so let's see if we can get this stuff put together. So that's gonna clip onto here, like so. Pushes down in, and then your lids will go on. Pretty straightforward. And then this lid there. So that is your old Penguin 350 filter. Pretty straightforward. And this opens and closes like I was showing before. I can't say it's to the surface, but it's, I would say mid-tank surface. That's stationary, that doesn't move, that's just your backer. So that's it, pretty straightforward, it's a filter. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and move over to the new one here, the Marineland Penguin Pro 375. Alright, looks like they still use that giant rubber band holding everything together. Alright. So right off the bat, I already see some big differences. Well, let's see. If we can get this open. See, that's nice. So the lid is attached. It's not separate, so that's kind of a benefit right off the bat there. You can see the pump motor housing. That's part of the unit inside the aquarium. So that's definitely going to help out with the noise. It's going to dampen that noise being in the aquarium. So we look up top here. Still have the same style bio wheels. Once again, same filter cartridges. We got the C's. Pull those out of there. We have different style up tubes. These are circle. They're not square like the old ones. A lot more components though. All right, I think that's everything. All right, let's see if we can get this thing put together here. Like a little puzzle. Oh boy, we're struggling. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's adjustable, that's nice. Definitely a nice change. One thing I'm not really liking, that's kind of chintzy. I guess I can see why it would be removable to clean it, but it just felt like I was gonna break it pushing it on there. So I don't know, we'll have to touch base on that long term, but I'm not liking that. A little wiggly, but that's nice feature to have. You can adjust it for, you know, different heights in your aquarium. And then they do have a surface skimmer, so that's your surface skimmer. So that's kind of a new feature there. It's lockable, you can have it, you know, not skimming or skimming. So this is gonna clip on here. And then, like I said, you can pick whether you want to skim or not skim. That's right up towards the surface. Once again though, it's not right at the top. So, I mean, I guess they still call it a surface skimmer, so we'll leave it at that. I think it should be up a little higher though. Another change is this. So this is permanently fixed. So it looks like it might help out with splashing. Another thing I want to mention, whoa, uh-oh. I think I just broke it. Let's see if we can get this put back on. I don't think it was supposed to do that. But, well, while we have this off, this is removable, so you can clean it or replace it if need be. We might as well touch on that. But that popped off pretty easy. Didn't like that, but okay. Back up to the top here. So one thing I want to touch on the old filter is these were known to stop spinning. I mean, that was the one thing I hated about these filters, was these stop spinning over a period of time. So we'll have to check that out long term and see if that's changed at all the way they designed this. Another thing we want to touch base on is this. So this is your flow control valve, and then this is the new media basket that we were talking about earlier. So it allows you to customize your stuff a little bit more. And once again, I mean, it'll hold media, but not a whole lot of media, so I don't know. We'll have to see long term how that plays out, but it's definitely a nice thought. This is your rubber grommet. This is just sealing your U-tube to the screen down there. Big thing I can already find is make sure this is gonna fit down in there. I mean, it might not go in perfect every time, but just double check that as you're putting it in. And then this is another rubber grommet up here. So that's gonna give you a good seal. So you wanna make sure that's pushed down in there. It gives a little stop. And then make sure your back one's, seated down in there tightly. I guess it's a filter, guys. It's definitely, a little different than the old style. I do like this, attached lid to the, old style two-part lid. I guess it's time to get this bad boy hooked up onto the aquarium, see what it can do. All right, guys, we're gonna start by placing the old Penguin 350 on our 75-gallon tank that we just got set up yesterday, and go from there with it. So you're gonna place it on the back of your aquarium. So this does fit pretty snug on a 75-gallon tank. They say that it's rated up to a 75, so this is the max size of aquarium that you're gonna be placing it on, and it sits on there pretty snug, pretty level too. So it's looking pretty good. All right, so we're gonna wanna, attach our suction tube. We'll just slip that on. Keep in mind, guys, that they do put these caution things on here. It's just basically telling you, do not rinse or replace unless damaged. So you're obviously gonna remove these off before you use the filter. So we'll just pop them off. And don't forget, there's one on each one. This one says the same exact thing, so we're gonna pop those off. Get that put on. We'll get the front cover on. We're not going to put the filters in because we are going to be giving this old filter away to somebody. So we're not going to open the C cartridges, but the cartridges would slip in the back, obviously. So those will slide down in there like that. I don't want to open them yet because, like I said, we're going to be giving this old 350 away. So those will go in the back there. We're just going to leave those out for the time being. And let me grab something to put some water in the back of this tank. All right, guys, I got a Spectrum cup here. We're just gonna fill the back of the tank. So this particular filter doesn't prime itself, so just keep that in mind. You wanna fill up the back here. You don't have to go too crazy. Just, you know, get enough water in there where the pump's gonna pick it out. So we got that filled up. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and plug this bad boy in. All right, so it's priming itself. You're gonna hear a little agitation there. Completely normal, it'll quiet down once it grabs prime here. All right, there we go. Oh, one wheel is not spinning, but the other one is. We might not have it on right. Oh, yep, we're off the track. There we go, okay. So we're showing these spinning, you know, water trickling in. Obviously, you know, this will be filled up more, so it's not gonna be quite as loud. Other than that, everything's doing what it's supposed to. Pretty quiet, but you do hear that noise. I mean, it's not overwhelming, but it is a little noticeable. All right, guys, so we're gonna get this new Penguin Pro 375 hooked up on the back of this 75-gallon tank on the opposite side of the old version and do a little comparison here. All right, so same as we talked about, this is rated for 75. It is definitely a tight fit though. Wow, it is really tight. That doesn't seem right. Wow, okay, there we go. Maybe. It still doesn't feel right. That's really tight. Wow, feels like it's gonna break.
It's funny because the tank is a Marineland also.
Yeah, no, this tank is a Marineland. Like I said, it's a 75-gallon tank, but it's not really fitting right. Let me pull this back off. Wow, I don't know if I can get it off. There we go. Okay, I see the cord here, but that shouldn't play a factor because it's got its own little channel to go up into. Wow, I don't know. Let me try it again. Okay, there we go. I believe the pump. So we pulled the pump away to get it to clear, so it did sit down in there better now. Okay, that was making me worry for a second. All right, so same thing before. Remove your paper from the wheels. Same as the other style. All right, so this filter is gonna be the permanent filter on this tank as well. Just keep that in mind. We are gonna keep the new version. So we're gonna go ahead and open our filter pads here. So these are the same exact style. Wow. Okay, I just wanna point out that I've used these in the past, and these new filters, pretty chintzy looking. I mean, the material just kind of like almost falls apart, but oh well, maybe they just changed something in production. All right, so when we put these on, the black is towards the front, or is it the other way around? Doesn't really say on here. What's your thought on that?
Goes the other way.
So it goes black to the front. Okay, so there is 2 slots, so you can run double filters on these. So there's 2 slot spots, so that's kind of neat. Look, I'm really digging this new style. It's chintzy. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna put that way, and they are kind of V'd down, so they only can go in one way. So that one slips down in there. We're gonna grab our up tube, get that hooked up. All right, we're gonna have to do a little adjustment. I think this rack's gonna be in the way. All right, let's see if we can get this thing hooked up. Okay, there we go, we're hooked. Whoop. How do we, there we go. Extend it down. We'll keep it a couple inches off the sand bed. We don't want it to suck any of that sand up. All right, so the thing with this one is it should self-prime itself, being the pump is in the water. So we're gonna try that out. I'm gonna get it plugged in and see if it's gonna prime itself. All right, is it priming? Sure is. Awesome. So that's a cool upgrade. So we'll jump back to this. This one couldn't prime itself. This one does prime, so that's definitely a benefit if your power goes out or something. So they're both spinning. Looks to be pretty nice flow too. You can definitely see the flow difference if you're looking. Big difference. I mean, you know, it's definitely a difference. The wheels, I will note, do not, is this turned up all the way? So that must be up all the way. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, the wheels are spinning, but not, I mean, one's spinning faster than the other one. Interesting. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see long term. This closes down. I would say overall noise. This one, you definitely don't hear the motor running like this one. So that's nice. All right, guys, we got these filters hooked up, as you can see back there. I'm gonna give you my likes and dislikes. Honestly, not a whole lot I like about the filter, gonna be honest with you. Let's start with the thing I like the most, is they made the lid one piece. That is great considering the old one was a two-piece. You know, I think that's the best feature overall. Second like is putting the filter motor in the aquarium. That does help out with the noise. I do say that. You know, the media basket, long term, we'll have to see how that works out. I can't give a like or dislike on that yet because we got to see long term how that's going to play out. Once again, they brought back the bio wheel technology. Seeing how it is now, I don't really think they should have brought that back. They probably should have did something different. I think they should have left those, you know, in the old filter and brought something a little bit newer to the table. I see the concept of holding the good bacteria, I really do, but after getting it up and running, the spinning is very slow. I don't see the benefit long term. I think they're going to stop spinning like the old ones did, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to be optimistic on that one. Other than that, my dislikes, the new filter, let's see if I can bring it up, the new filter cartridge that they give you, that blue material, they changed it. Something is different from the old filter styles. It's like it's gotten cheaper, and it seems like it's going to fall apart long term. I just don't think they're made very well considering how much you paid for one of these. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's another thing, long term, how it's going to hold up. And I don't like the rubber grommets. I don't think that's a good design. I think long term they're going to be more of a hassle than anything. And then the down tube, that screen basket, I think they should have designed it a little bit more heavy duty, I guess, or something. It's very chintzy. It feels like it's going to break putting it together. So that being said, that's my dislikes on the filter. Overall, if you're in a pinch and need a filter, probably not a bad way to go considering the price point. But overall, I may spend more money and just buy a better filter overall. I don't know if I personally buy one of these for my aquarium or not long term, but we'll find out how they hold up. All right, guys, that is our filter unboxing in comparison to the old to the new. If you have any comments or questions, place them below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you next time, guys.